So I'm on the road, as you can tell. I'm in my car driving, and kind of fascinating. It seems like every time I head out of town, news breaks, and this was no exception. The news cycles have been crazy. I don't know how many of you have paid attention or seen the interview with the Overstock CEO, Patrick Byrne. I don't know, I think I'm feeling the burn. This has been a crazy, crazy news cycle with him. Hearing his take on things. I'd love to establish his credibility to see if what he's saying is true. Because if he's telling the truth, this is a game changer. It's like a whole new ball of wax. It's going to change things if what he's saying is the truth. So anyway, this has been nuts. I want to get into this. I'd love to be in my studio, or it's a little easier to put together a video, but I wanted to at least touch bases. But I definitely want to take a look at this. I may just do this intuitively as I drive. I got a couple hour drive ahead of me, and as I'm heading home. So anyway, take care, everybody. You know, as I think about this, if what Patrick Byrne is saying, if he turns out to be credible witness and what he's saying is true, and he's basically coming out in the open to make sure that he's protected, there's people that he's named names that could very well be caught in the crosshairs. It sounds like he is claiming, I'll just say what he has said, what I've heard. He is claiming that he had worked for the feds before, and he was working for them again on what he thought was a legitimate law enforcement operation, undercover kind of thing. And then he began to put pieces together and realized that this was not a legitimate law enforcement, but rather a political espionage. And at that point, his conscience, I'm assuming, got the better of him, and he didn't want any part of this. And so he's done everything in his power to come out in the open so that people know who he is and know what he's saying. So it's a lot more suspicious if he ends up at the bottom of a lake somewhere. So we'll see what happens. At first I was like, is he crazy to come forward? Is he brave? Is he stupid? But I'm kind of seeing that I think this is like, hey, I'm doing this to kind of save my own skin, so that, you know, it's a little less likely for me to get, you know, disappeared. Anyway, kind of wondering about this whole thing. So, oh, and if you haven't seen these interviews, he was on Fox News. He was on one of the other mainstream channels, being interviewed, and there's segments and excerpts you can find. I went to the BCP channel, Black Conservative Patriot channel. He had a good segment on that. I think he did a live stream about it, and pretty interesting stuff. So I'm starting to lose daylight here, so it's getting dark, as you can see. So I'm going to wrap this up and continue this video a little bit later. So, all right, take care, everyone.